Hello everyone, and welcome to my case study presentation. My name is Melissa Tropiano. I am a behavior technician assistant working in a private school called Brooklyn Blue Feather in New York State. The student that I will be discussing for my case study's name is Amy, and Amy is a 6-year-old girl who has been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Amy is currently placed in a classroom with an 8:1-4 ratio. The behaviors of concern that Amy engages in are considered disruptive behaviors. These behaviors consist of her yelling, throwing herself to the floor, running around the classroom, or climbing furniture. She also displays aggressive behaviors such as punching peers with a closed fist. Based on the BCBA ethics code and core principle, which require behavior analysts to work and maximize benefits and do no harm by clients. In this regard, we didn't allow Amy to punch her peers to keep them safe. We instead took data on her attempts to punch a peer. So if she went to go punch a peer and a staff member blocked her, we would collect data on that. And if she did land a punch out of the staff member's control, we would document that as well. The assessment we used was a functional analysis assessment. And using a functional analysis assessment helps us understand the purpose or function behind the behavior. By identifying the function, we can determine why the behavior is occurring and tailor interventions effectively. This assessment allows us to differentiate whether the behavior serves to escape, seek attention for a tangible, or engage in preferred activities. Understanding the function guides us in selecting the most appropriate intervention strategies to support the student and address their needs effectively. To conduct a functional analysis assessment, we observe the student's behavior in various situations to determine the function behind the behavior. By changing antecedents and consequences, such as the way tasks are performed or the outcomes that follow the behaviors. For example, in the case of Amy's behaviors, punching or her disruptive behaviors during, let's say, maybe morning meeting or classwork, we might change the way tasks are presented in a specific order, or the way we react that follows those behaviors. Let's say if she engages in these behaviors, is she then able to leave the morning meeting or the activity? Will she get her favorite sensory toy or a snack? These observations help us understand if the behavior is occurring to escape, seek attention, or engage in preferred activities or require an edible. These processes help us gain insight into the reasons behind the behavior and guide us in developing effective interventions to support the student. The graph that is shown displays the data analysis of the frequency of her behaviors from March 7th to March 27th. When analyzing the data, the frequency of the behaviors, you can see the difference between the disruptive and punching behaviors. The disruptive behavior fluctuates and increases more frequently and with a higher amount of occurrences. The data indicates that Amy displays disruptive behaviors on average 15 times per day and displayed punching behaviors on average 3 times per day. Based on the classroom observations and the teacher's functional assessment interview form, the hypothesized function of the target behavior is escape and avoidance of non-preferred activities or items, and sensory functioning related to severe dysregulation. And that is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and these are my references if you would like to look into further detail at the article that I used. It was a great article, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.